I'm going to take everything in, every play. I'm going to take in every drop of the season. It's kind of melancholy knowing that, this is going to be my last opening day after 41 years here. I've enjoyed every step along the way. I've been blessed to do this for over 50 years because 8 years in the minor leagues, 41 here, 3 with the Detroit Tigers. So, Joyce, I've been living my dream for a long, long time. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really going to enjoy the season. So I'm going to be a wreck at the end of the year when we get to the postseason and get to the World Series because this team can do it. Danny Wilson, coaching staff, Jerry DiPoto in the front office, and Justin Hollander, they put together a ball club that can get to the World Series and win it this year. I really believe that in my heart. The fans believe it. So opening day is here, and it's going to be a wonderful, magical ride here in 2026.
For a generation, you are the Mariners, the voice of the Mariners, so connected to the Mariners. It's hard to imagine the team without you. What has this fan base and this city meant to you all these years?
It meant everything to me. I spent 8 years in the minor leagues, grew up on the south side of Chicago, following the Cubs and the White Sox. And I remember as a little kid listening on the radio. And when I was 12 years old, I wrote Jack Brickhouse a letter, who was the announcer for the Cubs, said, I want to be a major league broadcaster just like you. So I did that and spent 8 years in the minor leagues. Dave Niehaus brought me here in 1983. These fans mean everything to me. This organization means everything to me. These players have been absolutely amazing, each and every one. They're not only great players, but they're great people inside that clubhouse. The good Lord bless them with the ability to throw a baseball, catch a baseball, and go hit a baseball, which is the toughest thing in the world to do. So I've been so fortunate to work with some of the greatest guys in the world, from Ken Griffey Jr. to Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez and all the guys that are on this team right now.
You brought up some of the greats, and you brought up Dave Niehaus. You've met so many phenomenal players and people over the years. Has there been one or two that has really left you with sort of an impact, changed your life?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr., I think, changed all their lives.
Yeah.
I try to imagine.
Who had the biggest impact on you?
On me, well, Dave Niehaus, but as a player, Ken Griffey Jr., because of what he meant to this organization and to the fan base. Think about if we didn't draft Ken Griffey Jr. in 1987 as a 17-year-old kid, our history would be so much different. He gets to the big leagues at the age of 19, and he really was a kid when he got here. He was still a kid,
baby.
He's still a baby. And I remember at spring training in 1989, I was there with my son Nick, who was 8 years old at the time. I was in front of the dugout. We're all by ourselves, and Junior came out before practice. And Junior called Nick over to talk to him. I said, this is pretty cool. Junior talking to my son. And about 2 minutes later, my son came over to me and kicked me really hard in the leg. I said, Nick, what are you doing? He said, Junior said he'd give me $50 if I kicked you really hard. And Junior's laughing and everything. So, we hit it off right away. I said, don't you give him that $50. But there have been so many great players. You're very, very close and still are. He changed the landscape here, and so did those guys in 1995 with Danny Wilson.
We'll never forget that image on the field with the pile.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Edgar hits the double.
What a team.
He's just trying to hit a sacrifice fly. And it's a line drive down the left field line. Joey Cora, and then Junior scores from first base. The Mariners win the division. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship. Dave Niehaus' great call. He was doing the play-by-play. I took off my headphones. I'm jumping up and down, running with Junior. And it was 57,000 people were going crazy in the Kingdom.
Another season like that.
We're going to get it.
What's it like to be part of a season like that, 2001? We almost did it again.
Exactly.
Is this going to be your year?
It's going to be our year. I want this team to win it for you guys, for the fans. We've been waiting. This is our 50th season. We've never been. We got so close last year. These guys are amazing last year. The year that they put together, Cal Raleigh should have been the American League MVP. How he didn't win the award, I don't know. 60 home runs. It's absolutely amazing.
Right.
But the cast, everybody, the additions that the ball club has made, they're going to win it, for the fans here. And say, this is the year for the fans. This is the year for this baseball team.
And a great year. You've decided for it to be your last. Why is this the right time for Rick Rizzs to retire?
Yeah, I just thought about certain things that have happened in my life over the last few years. I've been big things. My son passed away 2.5 years ago, and I had a bad accident, a couple of years ago. And I go, maybe the Lord is trying to tell me to slow down, So I just want to see what the next chapter is. I've loved every minute of being here with the Mariners for 41 years. Every minute of doing what I love to do ever since I wanted to do this when I was 12 years old. But I thought, my family, my kids need me. My cat Sparky needs me, So, but I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're not.
I'm still going to work in some capacity for the ball club. I want to talk to the groups here and suite holders and visit with you guys. But I still want to do something. I'll still be around. I'm going to be at spring training. But it's time now for the young guys. Aaron Goldsmith has done a super job here. Gary Hill Jr. We're going to have to get somebody, after this season. And, all the people I worked with have been amazing down through the years, especially Dave Niehaus. Without Mr. Niehaus, I wouldn't be here. Kevin Crimmin and all that, yeah. And meeting people like you, Joyce, and everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listen, on behalf of Northwest sports fans, on behalf of everyone who's watched you for 4 decades, we want to say thank you for the memories, the stories, the joy that you've brought to the game and to all of our lives, and wish you the absolute best, including a World Series in this final season.
Oh, Joyce.
It's just been such a joy, and it'll be fun to watch you all season long.
Thank you. I've been living my dream for a long, long time, and the dream is going to continue. It's going to be a magic carpet ride this year. Don't make me cry. So we're gonna have a fun season this year. 2026 is going to be our year. It's going to be your year, because this is the team that can get us there and get us to where we've never been. Love you, sweetie.